Good morning, children. This is Mahalakshmi. Today we learn about, already we are completed a reading, What is man without the beast. Today we will continue grammar part. Children, take your textbooks and see this page, grammar part, page number 72. Okay? The verb pray. The verb praise. Read the following sentence taken from the text. First one, we are a part of the earth. See, children, here some part is underlined here. See, we are a part of the earth. Okay. Second one, you must teach your children that the ground beneath their feet is the ashes of our grandfathers. Once again, you must teach your children that the ground beneath their feet is the ashes of our grandfathers. Here also some part is underlined here. Children, already we learn about your 8th class, what is sentence, what is predicate. Here once again I repeated that, listen carefully. First of all, what is sentence? A sentence is a group of words with complete sense. A sentence is a group of words. Here see, what is this? We are a part of the earth. These words, these all are words, but these all are words give a some sense, complete sense here. Okay, so this is called the sentence. Next, a sentence has two parts. Sentence, how many parts? Two parts. First of all, the subject, the predicate. The subject, the predicate. Okay, the part of the sentence that which something is said is the subject of that sentence. Okay, listen once again. What is subject? The part of the sentence about which something is said is the subject of that sentence. Next, what is predicate? The part of the sentence that says something about the subject is the predicate. Once again, the part of the sentence that says something about the subject is the predicate. I give one example. Listen carefully. Butterflies dance beautifully. Butterflies dance beautifully. Here, butterflies is the subject. Dance beautifully is the predicate. Okay. See, in this sentence also, we are a part of the earth. Here we is the subject, other part is the predicate. Here also same, you is the subject and also next part is the, all words are called predicate. But subject and predicates have some important points are there. You listen that carefully. What is that important points? The subject is either a noun or a noun equivalent. Okay. Subject is a noun or a noun equivalent. Already we learn about, we know that noun. What is noun? Okay. These all are nouns are subject, or nouns equivalents also subject. Okay. Next, the predicate has a verb. The predicate has a verb and some other elements. What is verb? Already we learned before classes. Here see, one example I will give. Butterflies dance beautifully. Here verb is what? Dance. Butterflies, what do butterflies? Dance do. Okay, dance is the verb. Okay. Butterflies is a naming, this is the noun. Okay. Next, the predicate begins with a verb. Observe here, this is the predicate. The predicate begins with a verb. Okay, dance is the verb. So the predicate begins with a verb. The predicate may have only the verb or the verb along with other elements. Here predicate only one verb or any other, okay, verb along with other elements also here, okay. Beautifully, this is the adjective, this is the other word. So verb plus other elements also called predicate, okay. Here see some examples. Bells ring. Bells ring. Here bells is what? Noun. This is the subject. Ring. Just only ring. Is the only verb. Ring is also predicate. Okay. Some bells ring melodiously. Some bells ring melodiously. Rings how to ring the bell? Melodiously ring. Okay. Ring is the verb. Here melodiously is the adverb, because this meaning is next. The girl is ringing the bell. The girl is ringing the bell. Ringing is verb. The bell is object. Okay. Subject here what? Girl is the subject. Next. The girl rings the bell regularly. The girl is subject, rings is verb, the bell is object, regularly is adverb. Here see children, this is the subject. The predicated begins with verb and also other elements here. See other elements, object and adverb. So this is all called predicate. Okay. Next, you must have noticed that the verb begins the predicate. Main thing is that the verb begins the predicate. The verb may be a single word, then it must be the main verb. Okay, the verb is single word, that is the main verb. Okay, are you understand? This is the single word, here is the verb, main verb. Next, the verb may be a group of words with one or more helping verbs. Such group of verbs, helping verb and main verb also, both are also called the verb phrases. Listen once again. The verb may be a group of words with one or more verbs, group of words, helping verbs. Such group of verbs, helping verbs and also main verbs are called the verb phrases. Okay children. Here see, some questions is given. After two sentences, you read this one. What is the relationship of the above underlined parts with the first part of the sentence? Once again, what is the relationship of the above underlined parts with the first part of the sentence? Here see. Okay, see carefully. You must notice that the underlined part are the predicates. Already I said underlined part is predicate and the other part is what? Subject. This the V is the subject, is the another words are called predicate. You must notice that one. Next, second question. What type of word do you see at the beginning of the underlined part? Okay, here underlined part is there. What is this? This is the predicate. Predicate first of all begin which word? Verb. Already I said. Important points given already. Verb is first in the predicate. Okay. Next. Which is the most important word in it? In this sentence, what is the most important word? Verb is the most important word. Here, second example you see. The teach is the main verb. Must is the helping verb. Okay. Are, were, was. Is, are, were, was. Okay. Has, have, had. Must, should. These all are also helping verbs. Okay. Next. You have learnt earlier that a sentence contains the subject and predicate. The underlined parts of the sentences given above are predicates. Okay, these underlined parts are predicates. The important word is in the predicate is the verb. What is the important word in the predicate? Must and also teach. Teach is the main verb. Must is the helping verb. This is also auxiliary verb. Okay. As you can see, each of these predicates has at least one verb. In the second sentence, must is the helping verb. Okay. Verb and teach the main verb. Okay. Children, see second paragraph. Look at this. This is your homework. Today's homework. Grammar part. Roman number 2. Okay. List all the verb phrases in the following passage. Identify the main verbs. Some passage is given here. You read this 3 or 4 times and underline the verbs. And also what are main verbs, what are auxiliary verbs. You underline that one and write that your homework book. Okay. This is the Roman number 1 is your today's homework. Okay children. You listen carefully once again. I tell your CW. Children, buy your notes. Okay, new books, white pages book. Write down first 4th unit, environment, a reading, what is man without the beast. Okay, next you write down environment and after that picture questions you write down. Next you come to this reading A, what is man without the beast. Okay, you put some hard words. Okay, this page hard words you write down and also writer about the writer or speaker also you write down. Next you comes to glossary. This glossary is read well. Next you come to vocabulary. Vocabulary also you read. Okay, already before class I said here. Okay, today I am pics grammar part pics I will give. You take that screenshot and write your notes, grammar also. Next Roman number 1 is today's homework. You write down after 1 week. I will check your homeworks. Okay children, thank you.